Hello, today I wanted to show you everything you need to know to improve your aim and your performance in Marvel Rival. On PC, every advantage is good to take, and after a couple of adjustments over your setting, you will be all able to reach new high on Windows. First, go to the Start menu and into your settings. On your settings, go to the device and then into mouse. On the right, select additional mouse option, go to the pointer option tab and make sure the enhanced pointer precision is not checked, then apply. Next, let's check the in-game option. Go to the setting and into the keyboard tab. First of all, make sure to adjust your sensibility to fit your gameplay. Next, you can change your reticle type. You got 4 types. Personally, I prefer the crosshair. In advanced option, you will be able to change every aspect of the reticle. I prefer to remove the animation to make it stable. In the width detail section, you can change the size of the reticle. I prefer it a bit bigger with a smaller gap. You can also change the reticle opacity, outline, gap, and color to better fit your aim. Make sure it feels good and natural to aim with your mouse and reticle. You should never search your reticle in combat. It should be easy to see even with all the particle and effect when you are in fight. Graphic performance. Next, let's check the display tab. First, your game should be in full screen for better performance. Your aspect ratio and resolution should match you for your monitor. For anti-aliasing and super resolution, you should choose AMD FSR if your video card is an AMD, or NVIDIA DLSS if it's an NVIDIA card. Do not choose the other mod. You should always choose the mod that fits your video card. Next, super resolution mode. I put it at balance. Performance settings don't seem to affect the FPS for me. Regarding the sharpening, I leave it as default on 80. About the frame generation mod. This is AI generated frame. Not good for multiplayer game. It should be turned off to increase your FPS. We activate those kinds of technology in single player title only. Next, the low latency mod. On AMD there is no mod available, but if you are on NVIDIA, you should definitely activate this option. The limit FPS option is pretty straightforward. You can cap your FPS to the desired number like 60 or 120, but to maximize your FPS, you should turn that off. However, if you experience some problem with the game, you should cap the FPS to stabilize everything. The Show FPS and Network Stats button will allow you to see your FPS and network stats in real time in game. And finally, the VSync will cap your FPS with your monitor frequency. Again, if you have trouble running the game, you should activate this, but if not, keep it deactivated to maximize your FPS. Now, let's take a look to the graphics quality option. Do not choose from the preset in place. We want to do custom settings. First, global illumination. This is basically ray tracing. We don't want that for better performance. Turn that off. Reflection quality. I don't have any drop in performance with screen space reduction on, but you could turn this off to maximize your FPS. Model details. Depending on your graphic card, you will go with low or high. Don't push it to ultra, it is not needed and costs a lot of FPS. Post-processing, I always put it to medium regardless. Shadow detail is the one eating the most resources from your PC. I keep it to low at all time. Texture details does not affect much. With my graphic cards, I can run this at high without any FPS drop. Effect details will affect you most in combat. To make sure everything runs smoothly in fight, I keep it to medium. Foliage quality does not add much to the game, so I keep it to medium or low. Thank you guys for watching till the end, really appreciate it. If you are not, please consider to subscribe. It's free and that's helped me to grow my channel. The output selection fix. So you probably saw we cannot change the output device directly in game. The game will use default audio settings on your computer. Go back to Windows Start menu, open your settings and go to Systems. On the left, select Sounds, and on the bottom of the page, click on App Volume and Device Preference. Make sure your game is open when you do this, and in the list, you will find your game. To change the audio device used by the game, change the output and input of the game from this menu. Go back to the game, and your output device should now be the one you choose in Windows settings. And that's it. Now you should be all set up to maximize your FPS and aim. If you like this guide, please leave a thumbs up. If I forget something, please let us know in the comment for everyone to enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!